Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And the other day I saw uh, Daily Tarot Girl. Yeah, Daily Tarot Girl do a 9 card look ahead for 2022 spread. It's on her website. It looks like this. There's a link on her channel. The video she did of the 9 card spread for 2022. There's a link in her description box to take you to that spread on her website. So I printed out the spread and decided to go ahead and do it. And she used the Wandering Star Tarot with keywords on it. And I was like, I didn't have the Wandering Star Tarot at the time. I do now. Because I was on the fence about that deck. And then I saw her video. I'm like, I really want this deck. So I went and bought it today. But that's a whole other video. So, as you can see, I've drawn the cards, and this is actually, the first deck I thought of was my 2nd edition 5-cent tarot, and that's what we'll be using for this. I've pulled the cards, I've done a little meditation, I've pulled the cards, 9 cards, there's some in the top up there, yeah, and so let's get started without further ado. So the question 1 is, opening message from your guide. What is an opening message from my guide? And I got Death card. What a way to open the messaging. This reading is with the Death card. Endings, chance, and then we got, that's my lights on there. Transition right here. It looks like almost the Chariot too. And then in reverse, it's got stagnation, wow, fear of change, and avoidance. So that's been me this whole year. So I love that those are the keywords in this card. And that's literally described my whole of 2021. And then it's the Death card, which is, it's all about transitioning into a new phase and things coming to an end. So that is lovely to see. Lovely to see at the beginning of this. So number 2 is how to achieve your goals and dreams. How to achieve my goals and dreams. Oh my gosh. And we got the Hierophant. Morality. Wisdom. Beliefs. And then for the reverse, it's rebellion, doubt, and indiscretion. But I truly believe, because to me, the Hierophant is a teacher, a master teacher. And I totally see that in here for this question being how to achieve your goals and dreams is to master it, to become a master in learning the specific whatever it is that we have to learn. And I love that the Hierophant came up for that. That's amazing. Amazing. So, for card 3, actions to take in 2022. Actions to take in 2022. We got the Judgment card. All the cards that I was hoping would not come up has come up in this reading so far. We've got Awakening, Epiphany, and I just did an Epiphany video yesterday or the day before, Calling. And then if we reverse it, it's got Self-Doubt, Resistance, which, yeah, Indecision. So, yeah, in the reverse, it's really made sense of how my year has gone this year. I've been stagnant. I've been set in my ways, not wanting change to happen. And Judgment is like, there's an awakening happening. You need to not realize that there's an awakening happening. Realize that you need to move forward. There's action to be taken in order for this all to come to fruition. And I love that. Love that. And that's a beautiful Judgment card. I don't ever use this deck, and I thought it was perfect for this. And just show you guys, this is the backs. It's lavender, and then the edges are lavender as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. And again, that's the 2nd edition of the 5-cent tarot. So we got card 4 is Departing Energies, What Last Year Was All About. What departing energies do we have going on here? So we have the Tower. Of course, it's the Tower. I literally have what normally what people would deem as all these negative cards: the Judgment, the Death card, the Tower. But it just solidifies to me that there's upheaval or humongous change happening in my life in 2022. Maybe I'm going to finally stop resisting everything that's coming my way and just let it flow and let go of, and just go with it. And I love that. So the keywords here is upheaval, disruption, awakening again. We got awakening. Wow. And then if you flip it, it's resisting change, which I've just said that. I've been resisting change this whole year. Close call and fear of loss makes sense. Makes total sense for me this year of how I've been going and how the Tower is going to. It's kind of like the Death card in that there's a transition that's happening that needs to take place in order for me to build the foundation stronger. Okay, so yeah, I love the Tower for that number 4. That departing energies. What last year was all about. It's this Tower. This Tower moment I've had pretty much all year long, and it's just like a lot of it was to me a coming of a realization that certain things have to change in order for me to move forward, and that was a big one for me. I was refusing to believe it, to see it, and then that's basically what 2021 was for me. Is like something's got to give, something has to change, and I love that, and that's literally, if you look, there's death, and then the Tower right below it. And then over here we got Judgment. I'm like, this is crazy. And I did shuffle this. That's just weird. And they're all, so far, off. And it's funny because she did, I think, 6 cards before she got a major. All of mine are majors so far. So that, to me, just solidifies this overwhelming energy that's going to change this year. It's going to shift something in a big way. So I love that. So card 5, the main theme of the new year. What is the main theme of the new year? It is the 8 of Swords. Are you stinking kidding me? The 8 of Needles. This is... this seems like it's a dark thing, but it's not. I'm laughing because it's almost like I knew these cards would come up. I knew it. I knew these would come up because I've been in such a dark place in 2021. And for the 8 of Needles, the 8 of Swords, which is the card I look for in every deck, it's the card I resonate with the most. When I first started reading tarot, it blows my mind that this is the card that come up right at the center of all of these cards. So that's very interesting. And that is the card 5, the main theme of the new year. And I see this as a positive, though, is you're finally able to climb out of this 8 of Needles, this 8 of Swords energy, and see yourself as the world sees you. And I love that. So let's see, the imprisonment, self-victim, and entrapment that's been the theme of my 2021. So let's look at it in reverse. Self-acceptance, release, and revelation. So I totally feel that will be my 2022. So that makes complete sense to me that's the card that came up. That's crazy. So card 6, we have future opportunities and energies. Future opportunities and energies. Seriously. I have 5 majors, and they're all what people would be deemed the bad cards. The future opportunities and energies, and it's the Devil. Addiction, and what's the other words? Dependency, and fear. And again, I feel that's all things that happened in 2021. That's like, yeah, we got to change this. It can't happen anymore. So the reverse is detachment, freedom, and release again. We have release again. There's this, even though all of these cards seem very dark, There is a sense of freedom in this and a sense of release in these cards. That's crazy that they're all just, yeah, that's crazy. So number 7, obstacles and how to overcome them. Obstacles and how to overcome them. So the obstacles would be the 7 of matches, the 7 of wands. And the key word here is conviction, perseverance, protection, and then in reverse we have giving in, overwhelmed, and vulnerability. And I see this could go either way with these, because I have a perseverance attitude about a lot of things, but then and I have a conviction of I'm going to do this and this and this year, and then I wind up giving in because I'm either exhausted or overwhelmed, which is a word here. But I do have this vulnerable side that's like I just need a hug once in a while. I just need somebody to say, hey, it's going to be okay. Just because you lack the conviction at the moment doesn't mean you won't in the future. And I love that for obstacles and how to overcome them. This is my obstacles, is the giving in and the being overwhelmed, and the vulnerability is my obstacles, and how I need to overcome them is stay with my conviction, persevere against myself, pretty much. Maybe, like this is, it's all about awakening up here. Maybe, learning to protect myself better, my energy's better. So yeah, I love that. I love that. So number 8, talents you will be expressing this year. And I got the King of Cups. I love that. So compassion, diplomacy, and balance. I love that because last couple of years, all I've been getting is you need your balance. You need balance. So maybe I will finally start to appreciate and learn to balance everything. This is heartless, uncaring, and unstable for the reverse side. But I do feel that there's a loving compassion here for the new year. The talents that I'll be expressing in the new year is I may dive deeper because of this awakening that's going on into my emotions and be more like the King of Cups in that sense, which I love. I'm always striving to be the King or Queen of Cups. Parting messages and how to approach things this year. So the parting messages, the Ace of Cups, wow. New love, creativity, and affirmation. And then for the reverse, it is change of heart, self-love, and rejection. I do see this as not a new love, but a new, like, the creative side. Like, I am trying to write more and handle that, that side of things. If I want to be a writer, I need to write, right? So it's kind of the same thing. I'm a medium, but I can't call myself a medium unless I'm actually doing mediumistic things. And that's why I feel like there is, like, I have felt this for months now, where this year is kind of coming to a head. And something is shifting, something is changing, and it has to change in order for all these new things to come in, and me be allowed to discover the compassion I have, or discover my creativity. And I love that these cups were the first and the last of the cups. Was the last 2 cards in this. That's beautiful. So yeah, I just thought I would do this reading real quick. I did buy a couple more decks today, December 31st, 2021. So I'll be showing them off in a couple other videos here soon. But I did want to go ahead and do this video real quick. I just thought it was a very interesting spread she did. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a good night. Bye.